Bear with me. I just need to do one thing. Going to build an EPL SuperCoach site. I just want to share the link to Twitter. Yep. I take a fair while doing this, don't I? Oh, shit. All right, nearly done chat. I don't know if anyone's joined. I'm not looking. EPL SuperCoach. Okay, I think we are good to go. I only got one viewer. I think that's me as well. That's funny. I think. I know this isn't AFL SuperCoach. It's all right. I know we got 3 now. We're rolling. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm going to be building my first EPL side. Don't know how it's going to go. I know we're usually here for the AFL SuperCoach, but I do love me a bit of Premier League footy. That's for sure. Comment down below your side. If you're a long-time viewer, you'd know I support the Mighty Hammers. I don't think we're going to do well this year. But I do have a massive soft spot for QPR because that's my dad's team. He lived in London for a few years. He would always go to Loftus Road and watch the footy. So, one viewer, come on. I want to build my side with a bit of momentum from my beloved crew. So, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Just kind of waiting till we get to like 5 viewers at least. Then we can sort of get the ball rolling here. Oh, no, okay. We got what we were waiting for. Let's we can get started now. There's now 5 viewers. I just asked for that, so there we go. Just very quickly on my AFL SuperCoach side, there's nothing to talk about. Rosie should be back, so I'll adjust that when I can. VC on Bont, C on Dacos. Between Dacos and Gorn, but I'll reassess and see what Bont does first. I'll probably bench McCarthy, but I might actually no. I'll probably loop Chera tonight. All right, that's all I needed to talk about. There's not much to discuss with AFL SuperCoach at this point in the year. Bang, bang. Let's get into it. So, before I start off by saying anything about, I'm not going to act like I'm a genius with this. Like the game's literally just loaded up. So if you're asking for advice, I'm not going to be able to help you, unfortunately. Like we're all new to this. I think it's fairly different to what like FPL is going to do. It's going to be fairly different. So like from what I've heard, there's 44 trades and there's 38 weeks of the Premier League. So we can't be getting trade happy, or we're not going to be happy at all during the season. So we're going to have to nail this squad. And I like the fact that EPL SuperCoach has gone with the fact that it is a limited trade format, because it felt like SuperCoach was just doing a lot of unlimited trade formats like NBL, BBL, all that sort of thing. So I'm glad there is a limit on trades and we can still play the SuperCoach way of this format. So, I'll do a league eventually. Maybe give me a week before I go crazy on it. So I haven't built a side one bit. Let's answer a few questions before we get the ball rolling. Matthew Granger, I hope you're doing well, mate. Are you going to be doing regular EPL vids throughout the season? Yeah, probably. But it's not going to be anything crazy. Like, this is, for a lot of people, going to be a learning season. So, yeah, I probably will. It wouldn't surprise me if I faded off, though. But I do love a bit of Premier League footy. So, yeah, NBL and APL, I'll probably do content over the off season for sure. Causa, the Lays Man. I wish I could do APL. Don't know many players except the most popular and Man City players. Yeah, fair enough. I guess SuperCoach launching this is a good way to learn. Yeah, I follow it a fair bit, so feel like it's going to be a little bit easier, but it's easy to do research as well. Like, you can still do well without knowing the players. If you just know the SuperCoach meta, then regardless, you should be doing well. But not too late to do a bit of research. Nick Kongos, hope you're doing well, mate. Hiya, mate. Kelleher, the most expensive goalie, is insane. Yeah, it is. Like, I think he's going to be very popular in FPL, not so much in SuperCoach. I'm not paying that much for a goalie. I think the goalie's pretty easy in my eyes. I've gone past him. David Raya, surely. Like, it's pretty cheap and a good way to get into Arsenal's defence. Their fixtures aren't great to start with. That'd be the only thing. But I think in SuperCoach, it's going to be a lot different to what our mindset will be for, like, compared to FPL, where we're still going to be hunting for value. I don't think fixtures are as important, I think. So I think David Raya is pretty easy in my eyes. I think that's good value. I think I'm going to try. There will eventually be a way to know how to play this game. I've just got no idea about it. I think I'll go into the mindset of it being like AFL SuperCoach. I'll be hunting for value with players, maybe with a couple of expensive guys. For my second goalie, I think this goalkeeper slot on the bench is going to be your only way to access a vice captain option each week. Unless there is so this is basically the R3 of EPL SuperCoach. We're not going to be going too crazy on it. So unless there's a super cheap goalie that starts, I think for now, I think I'm going to go this. Where is he? I think it's this Everton goalkeeper, Harry Tyra. We're going to go pretty cheap there, just due to the fact I think Everton play a lot of late games, so I think that this will help. So we'll put him in there for now, unless one of these £3.5 million goalkeepers starts. I think that's what we're doing. Yeah. NFL is very interesting as well. I think they'll eventually be added. NFL SuperCoach. I'm not going to play it because I don't play fantasy leagues when I just don't know. Like, I don't follow it. I'll do EPL SuperCoach, FPL, NBL SuperCoach, and maybe an ESPN NBA fantasy draft league. But if they do add NBA SuperCoach, I think they do add NBA SuperCoach, I'll probably have to play that. But that's basically NBA Sports Deck, realistically. That'll be interesting to see. Brody Dick, I have a projected first round score of 115. Is that good? I haven't built a side yet. I couldn't tell you, unfortunately. Sorry, Brody. I wouldn't have a clue. The prices are a bit wild. Jared Bowen more expensive than Haaland. Yeah, when I was first looking at it, the prices are just. I'm not a massive fan of the prices, not going to lie. I think it's a little bit scuffed. Is Bowen more expensive than Haaland? Oh my God, he is. Wow. Yeah. Okay, that is interesting. I love my boy Jared Bowen, man. Jono, hope you're going well, mate. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well yourself. Nick, oh yeah, of course, mate. Yeah, we'll have to do it. I wonder if they include NBA SuperCoach and they do a draft, because we could just do a draft on it. But yeah, you had an unbelievable season, mate. You absolutely cooked. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that again. Probably a couple of new players in there. A couple will drop out. I think Pig is dropping out. Lockie's dropping out. So we've got a few new names as well. I might make it a bit of a strong. I think we'll make it a pretty strong. Like, if you quit like a third of the way into the season, you're not coming back. I want it to be a super competitive draft league. All right, I'm losing viewers, so let's continue building the side. I'm not going to be on for very long because I want to go to the gym before the crowd gets too scuffed. What are we thinking here? We may as well just have a look at ownership here. Frimpong, 6.5 is pretty good. I really like you doggy at Spurs for that price. I think Kyle Walker's just in there for the name. I actually don't know if he's actually going to be that good. Konza's very popular in FPL. With Estupinian going, Maxime de Kuiper, I think, is a nice pick as well. One Basaka is another one that's very popular, but gee, 8.5 mil. That's crazy. Munoz is the most. Yeah, it's a little bit scuffed, the pricing, isn't it? Connor Bradley would be a ripper if he started early, and I might take that risk. In terms of any others, I don't know. It's so hard. It's actually very hard to like figure out. I just want to try my best to go for value, because like in the forward line, there is really nothing much that is exciting me below like 6.5 million. It's pretty tough. So I think you have to spend up a fair bit on the forwards this year. So rough gauge, Solanke, not too bad. Mateta, Gakpo. I feel like are we just going to do Salah and Haaland? Is that what everyone's going to do? Probably. Are we joining the crew? Probably. I don't. You kind of want to pick a bit of a money maker here. Can I switch formation? I can. Ugh. Wonder what this does. 2 at the back. This is unbelievable. This is crazy. Yeah, because I think I'd rather start 3 forwards just due to the lack of options. Yeah, I'm going well, mate. Looking forward to catching up with you. Yeah, for sure, mate. We'll have to get that sorted. Rodri, yeah, I've seen this. So yeah, they've done the Bailey Smith sort of pricing thing. They missed the entire season sort of thing. So yeah, Rodri's an absolute lock. He is the biggest lock. I've heard some good things about Lewis Skelly, so I think he's got to be in there. Jack Harrison's very cheap. I don't know. I don't know if I rate him. So I mean, those two seem relatively obvious. Could we start really cheap in defense? What's a 4-3-3? I don't want to limit myself to like 3 midfielders. Can I go like 3 at the back? A 3-4-3, I don't mind. So what's this? Does this mean no forward on the bench? It does. And I like that because there's not many cheap forwards that I really like. So yeah, something like this would be fine. I think we'll go with this formation for the time being. They're finding another defender to have on field. Any of them screaming out to me? Not particularly. This is tough. It's very weird, like a brand new game. It's hard to have a bit of a structure. We'll go Frimpong. We'll go Frimpong for now. And then for the mids, actually, we'll finish up the forward line. And Burmo, no way. Not paying that much. 3-4-3. Yeah, I think 3-4-3 is the best because I don't know any forward that's cheap that could be good as a money maker. The midfielders, yeah, that's good. So I think we'll spend up big up in attack. Is there anyone? Marmouche? Oh, João Pedro could just be a good enabler for Cole Palmer. But I kind of still want to pick Palmer. I don't want to. Oh, you don't want to spend that much. Is there a world where you don't go Salah and you just go? I know he's a forward in this game, isn't he? Florian Wirtz, very popular in FPL. Probably the same thing here. I wonder if I could just bet against Salah and just Wirtz as an enabler and go Palmer instead of Pedro. But I might also. Oh, Hoyland's 3.9. Yeah, but he's a bit of an idiot. Okay, I didn't know Hoyland was. No, he might even get. He doesn't even want to be there. I swear. I don't know. I don't know on him. Kudus, scum. I might go Ollie Watkins. What on earth's happening to my screen? Maybe Ollie Watkins. And Kunku. No way. Yeah, I'm going to go Ollie Watkins for now. Haaland, Wirtz, Watkins. And then I can sort of cook in the midfield. How much money have I got? 38. I feel like that's a lot of money to have in the bank. Odegaard, no. Kobe Mainu, potentially. I think we'll go Cole. Foden, no. Bruno. I would love to pick Bowen, but it's a lot of money for Jared Bowen. Eze. Or Eze would be a bit of fun. Is there a formation with two mid slots on the bench? No, we'll stick with the 3-4-3 for now. Paqueta. I need to do more research. I'm still trying to figure it out. Is it better maybe to go? Wirtz and Haaland I'm pretty locked in on. It's whether you go Salah as well. And I wish Wirtz was a midfielder. Yeah, it is. That is just ridiculous. What time are you going to the gym? What time is it? 2:24. I'll probably be live for another 20, 25 minutes. Then I may need to take a shit. And then I'll go get changed and go. So probably I want to start at 3:15. I live a 2-minute walk away from a gym, so no excuses to be a fat bastard. Jack Harrison's not bad, but I don't know. I don't trust him. Oh, gee, I forgot how much of a headache it is making a SuperCoach side. I haven't done this since I haven't had to worry this much since December. There's this Sunderland midfielder that I've heard a bit of noise about. Lafee. Go there. I feel like I'm totally skimping out. Yeah, I am. I feel like I'm missing a couple of the big dogs. I'm actually pretty happy with that defense. One of Lewis Skelly can go on the bench and I can grab, or Lafee, I can grab one more big dog mid. All right, let's find it right here, right now. Maybe Eze. I think we'll go with Eze for now. Yeah, let's go with Eze from Crystal Palace. This gives me 10 million to play with. I always like having a bit of money banked. I don't know how much money you should be leaving in the bank. Some cheap defenders, please. Ozcan, I need to know a bit more about you, mate. Oh, wait, nah, I know one. The new West Ham left back. Got to have a hammer in there. Got to have a hammer. The new left back, Joof. Yep. And then 7 million. Another defender. Yeah, I'm tempted by Solanke. Would you say Solanke is a better pick than Watkins? Actually, might be, Villa's fixtures are okay. But so Spurs. And they get the piss easiest first game. One more defender. I'm now lost after that. Maybe another Sunderland guy. I feel like Sunderland have good fixtures early. No, lowest price. Give me some cheap Donnies. Ozcan, I need. Tell me the story about Ozcan. I'm not fully sold. I don't know if Rondon starts. Come on, give me Lewis Dunk. Is that not cheap? Mustn't do bugger all. Lenny Yoro, is he actually going to start? I'm going to go Connor Bradley for the time being. We'll save this for now, and we can make some adjustments if this will ever load. Is my SuperCoach frozen? Yeah, I wish there was a formation of forwards. Oh, dark mode. I like the OG look. Yeah, if we had 4 forwards, that would have been elite. But yeah, that'd be too meta. So I've got Cole. I think Cole could cook this year. I don't know. João Pedro, I'm not fully sold on. I know he had a great Club World Cup. Chuck Eze on. I feel like I need one more good midfielder. Lewis Skelly and Rodri is a bit yuck. So I might get rid of him. What have I got? 7.5 mil. All right. What can we find here? Who is good value? Moises Caicedo. I feel like there's an obvious one, but I'm missing it. Ward-Prowse. Might grab I'm 2. Might grab City's fixtures. I mean, City's rotations are so annoying. We'll go Caicedo for now. £680,000. Yeah, I think we'll just do this. Chuck Lewis Skelly down there for the time being. And then we get to see a bit of a loophole action. So it would be like, Haaland. This is going to be so tough for people to vice captain and captain because we're mainly going to be asleep for most of the games. So I don't know. I don't know how you're going to do it unless you're working night shifts and you're up around random times. So actually, I wonder if there's much point vice captaining and captaining because we're at massive disadvantage of the time zone. The winner of this format is going to be not from Australia because they can the sun will be shining during the day for while EPL games are on. So it'd be Haaland in the Palmer. Okay, that's easy to do. So you're better off doing like a Saturday, well, in Australia, a Saturday night, vice captain, wake up, see how they do, and then captain someone the next day. So, okay, that's actually not too bad. So, yeah, Haaland in the Palmer. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. Salah vice captain might kill me, though. This is what I'm doing for now. So I'm pretty happy with the defense. Oh, yeah, you also need to make sure that... Oh, yeah, of course. Like, wait, can you emergency? Projected week 1 score at 93. Don't feel like that's that good. Oh, so they got projected scoring. Oh, so it is somewhat similar scoring to maybe a little bit better scoring than FPL. Okay. So I'm happy with... Yeah, so you need to make sure that like Arsenal are not playing early in the round before the VC. Like, do Arsenal play many early games? Realistically, all you just got to hope for is... Yeah, so that's a problem. Oh, no, the schedules aren't out yet. The first 3 weeks are... Sorry, I am just talking to myself. So, like, I feel like I should have Salah, but do I just play this like AFL SuperCoach and just hunt for value? So, like, just spend up a bunch on decent players and then just, I don't know, just not have, maybe have like Rodri on the bench, something like that. It's tough. It's tough. It's going to be a learning season for me. I'm genuinely not sure how to play this. I'm going to hide the comment for now so you can see the full screen. 2:32. Yeah, I'll be live for another 10, 15 minutes. Just so I'd show you guys my terrible brain building aside. Let's try to think this through a bit more. I wonder if I just went pure value. So is Haaland value at that price? He probably is, but there's every chance he could. Just break even's 11. What? So he needs to. So that's a 61% chance of. Okay, so it's not going to be like a high score. Yeah, it's not going to be high scoring. So, do you bet against Haaland and all these guys? Do you just go stuff it? I'm not spending 10 million team value on any of these guys, and you just go, I don't know. Let's have some fun with it. So I like these actually, but so João Pedro. I just want to see how this looks. Solanke. You just spend like good money on your entire team. So like, McAllister, not really. Is there anything like a solid foundation to build your team around without going crazy? Maybe Odegaard. Actually, I get what people mean. Like, there really isn't that much in the midfield to go like, yeah, you could go cheap. How does it work with price changes? I am not sure. I assume it just goes up and down in price. Like, so Cole Palmer's break even's 13. So he needs to get 13 to stay in price. Above that, he goes up. Below that, he goes down. So I presume it's so starting price Wait, they got prices? Oh, so this is how they went last year. So starting price was 14. How do they make a starting price without the game even being open? Am I being dumb? So they're just showing examples of what it was last year. Yeah, so Palmer was bad last year. So I think Palmer could cook, but do we really know if so? He's averaging 12.1 and he got priced at 13. And that was a pretty bad season from Palmer. Like we can see in 23, 24 when he really broke out. He averaged 14.4. So that's actually not that much of a difference regarding price. That's actually not big of a difference at all. So there's little margins in this. Very little margins. So you know what I usually do? So I want to start Raya. I want to start Tyra for vice captain, captain Loophole. I'm going to build one more team and just see how it looks, and then we'll probably wrap this up. So, all right, let's start fresh. I'm not going to change this because I'm pretty happy. Defense. I think we'll just go with ownership at the time. So I think Frimpong at 6.5. Like his break even is 6. I don't know. Will Frimpong start straight away? Actually, I'm not sure. You doggy, I'm pretty confident in. I feel like he will be fine. Saliba. Van Dijk. I don't think I'm an Arsenal defender if I've got Raya there. Gugadera. Kirkez, I don't even know if he starts straight away. I'm overthinking it. Yeah, we'll go Frimpong. Van der Ven. Oh, Spurs defenders are a bit annoying. Yeah, and we'll go with this Brighton. Yeah, so it's the same back line. We'll go with Duo. So I'm actually not really changing anything about this defense. So I think we're going something like that for now. Let's see what we can do. So in the forward line, yeah, so I just want to see if I can just build like a pretty formidable side straight away. Marmouche, you know what? I like that. I quite like Marmouche. João Pedro. And then I think it's between and maybe Verts. But I like Watkins. I like Solanke. But we'll just do this for now. And then midfield. We can splash the cash maybe on one. So I'm happy to go Cole Palmer there. And then we go Rodri. Let's see if I can build the rest of I wonder if I can have Rodri on the bench and then 3 more. We'll go ownership again. It is tough. It is tough. Maybe this Spurs bloke I've heard things about. Pepe Matasar. Yeah. Fuck it, we'll just go Eze. There's nothing that's sticking out to me here. Odegaard. Yeah, Blake, why not? And then we'll just add. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to do more research. I'm quite unsure. Who was a 3.9 guy? Oh yeah, Lewis Skelly. We'll do this for now. I feel like it's relatively balanced enough. So like vice captain Marmouche, captain Palmer. Oh, I've made a worse side. God damn it. Is he just an absolute must, Haaland? I reckon you pick players would get most games as they slowly tick over. Yeah. Left and right back's hard spots to fill. Yeah, I'm really struggling in the midfield on what to do. Is Haaland just... Yeah, it probably is value, let's be honest. Like, Haaland's Haaland. Yeah, okay, I'll commit. I'll drop... I'm finding the midfield extremely hard to build. Yeah, I think we'll have one of the big dogs. 16.5 on 2 mids. Might be able to go as a... I don't know on Odegaard, to be honest. I don't know. $16. Okay. I might just go stuff it and pick Bowen. So we'll still go as a. Then 6.5 mil will go Caicedo. No? Oh, bloody hell. I'm like £60,000 short. Imagine if Jack Grealish gets a move. He could be very interesting. Another one to look out for is James Trafford. Imagine if he went back to City. Harvey Elliott's another one. God damn it, man. I don't know. We'll just go. Dingra. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. I know what to do. I'll get rid of Pedro. Add Solanke. And it'll give me 7.8 on a mid. Who we got here? Too much inconsistency with Foden, I find. Tonali's not too bad. The Grave Digger, Gravenberch, we'll just go Caicedo. I don't know. This is my side. I'm now brain dead. Can I have a quick look now? Yeah. I don't know. I'm brain dead. I can't figure it out. I need to do more research. Something like this. I don't know why I'm in love with Eze so much. Rodri is a must. Lewis Skelly, Arsenal fans, let me know. Solanke, I feel is pretty secure. Vert at that price is just mad. Defense is pretty solid. Yeah, I don't mind it. I'll go for 2 more minutes. Ask me a couple of questions before I go. Oh, can I zoom? You guys should be able to see that. Yeah, so that's a squad. That's the team I've built. More research to come. For the time being, this is what we're rolling with. I know there's a SuperCoach Cup, which is going to be like a FA Cup style thing. So keep a lookout on that. This is sort of the thing I want AFL SuperCoach to add. Yeah, I'll press the screen on it right now. Kicking off week 13, SuperCoach EPL Cup is the all-new mid-season League of Champions head-to-head knockout competition. Kicks off in week 13 and is open for our best scoring 16,284 managers based on their weekly score in round 12. So you better make sure you do well in round 12, in week 12. This is what I want AFL SuperCoach to add. Just more stuff to go for. More stuff to just have a crack at. Because if you don't finish top 10 in the rankings, you get nothing unless you're in a cash league and you win that. So this is a pretty sick idea. I really enjoy it. Yeah, I agree, Thomas. Very interesting thing to look out for. Callum V. Hey, Steve. Hope you're going well, mate. Keen for this because I've been big on FPL normal for a few years and done pretty well. Rodri/Mainu are very cheap and could make some nice cash. I'm loving all the formation changes. The formation changes are elite, mate. I've gone with a 3-4-3 for the time being because I don't want to pick a cheap forward. Don't like any of them. If I could change anything, I would like to have maybe 2 midfield bench spots instead of 2 defensive bench spots. I think, yeah. So that's a squad. I'm pretty happy with it, but more research to come. Basically, all in all, summary for each of these players. Raya, pretty cheap goalkeeper for one of the best defenses in the comp. Tyra as the loophole for vice captain and captains each week. Frimpong, new signing for Liverpool. My only question would be, would he be starting straight away? Not sure, but I'll tell you what, when he's up and going, he's exciting. De Kuyper with Espetinian leaving Brighton. He should be taking that left back spot, but there's a bit of uncertainty around it. Your doggy, I really love for Tottenham. I think they're going to be more stable down back this year, which should help. And he also still goes up, and it's pretty good value. This is Reinaldo, not Ronaldo. He is a left back for Sunderland. They got promoted. I think he's their left back or right back. Juff is West Ham's brand new £25 million signing to play at left back. I know Emerson's still there, but you're not going to spend 25 mil on a backup, I would have thought, but West Ham do some very questionable things. Cole Palmer, I mean, I think this is a redemption story season for him. I've got a good feeling about Cole, and he will cook. Eze, I just quite like, but this could definitely be someone else. I think I've just got a bit of a soft spot for him. Caicedo, defensive mid, didn't really know who else to pick. Rodri, just unbelievably cheap. Same with Lewis Skelly. I get Lewis Skelly and I don't even know who you say it. Nawari. I get those two confused. Haaland, I feel like that's very cheap, so I don't think you can go against that. Wirtz, new signing, 8 million bargain, and Solanke up front for Spurs. You can do a 4-3-3 if you want. Yeah, I think that was when I said I'd rather 2 mid-bench spots than 1 for defense. But I want 3. I think there was a reason why I didn't like this. Oh, yeah, for that. I don't want 4 defenders on. Maybe I do. I don't know. We'll give it some more thought. I think we'll wrap this up here, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Appreciate it. EPL, what a big addition it is. Got AFL SuperCoach on tonight for those that are curious. I think I'm going vice captain Bont into Dacos. Might change to Gorn, but we'll first see what Bont does. I think I'll probably emergency loophole Chera because he's very unreliable. Rosie should be back this week. I might chuck Tom McCarthy on the bench. So hope you guys are excited about the new changes, and we'll see you in the next video.